back to the manual then, and in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to find the keyword that we're going to be targeting with our sniper site. Now your sniper site will rank for a lot of other keywords, and we'll go on to that later, and I'll show you an example in the manual and stuff like that. But there is this one main high traffic, hopefully high money keyword that we're going to be targeting with our sniper site, okay? And I'm going to basically, our entire sniper site is based around this single keyword. This is what makes Google Sniper such a powerful system, and essentially this is going to be a very, very important video, okay? Now, finding keywords, it's very difficult to teach, unfortunately. Most courses just basically completely leave this out. I mean, they show you the tools, but they don't show you specific examples of how to do it, okay? And that is because it's very hard to teach. It's something that's more of an art than a science, and it's going to come with practice, okay? So the first thing to bear in mind is that this is the most difficult aspect of a sniper site. It can take a while to find the keyword, okay? And the first time you might pick the wrong one, okay? You know, but as it stands now, around 90% of my sniper sites will make me a lot of money and get into the top 3, okay? And you'll get to that stage pretty quickly as well. It's just important to remember that this is a learning process, okay? So watch this video again and again, and it's just trial and error, and you looking around and starting to get a feel for the kind of keywords you will rank for and the kind of keywords you won't, okay? So just bear that in mind. Now, with that said, in this video I'm literally going to you know, I'm not going to leave anything out. I'm not going to pause the video or anything like that, okay, or I'm going to try not to. I'm just going to show you everything. I'm going to find a keyword live, and on top of it, I've decided I'm going to try and find a keyword in the weight loss market, okay, one of the most competitive markets. Well, basically the most competitive market on Clickbank on the internet is the weight loss market, okay? So I've picked a weight loss product to promote, and now I'm going to go ahead and try and find some keywords, okay? Now, I'm not going to be targeting the product keywords in this video, so I'm not going to target the name of the product, which is fat loss for idiots, okay? I'm not going to target that name. We're actually going to look for a real keyword. Remember that if you're targeting a product name, if you're using that approach, if you've seen that in the manual already, if not, you will see it soon, that doesn't really require any keyword research at all, okay? So that's quite a cool method. That's perhaps how I recommend you make your first site. But first of all, let's get started, okay? So we're here at Google, and what we're going to do is we're going to go and head over to our free tool, okay? And this is a free tool provided by Google, I'm sure you've heard of. It's a really great tool, and that is the Google keyword tool, okay? Now, Google provides a lot of really cool tools, provides site tracking tools and things like that, and this is one of my favorites, okay? So you just search keyword tool in Google, and we're going to go ahead and go over to the Google keyword tool now, and basically I'm going to show you how to use it, okay? So the first thing is we're going to start off with a root keyword, okay? Now, this is the keyword that you start your search with. You can be as imaginative as you want, and I suggest starting with just the most basic keyword you can, the first thing you think of, okay? So I'm just going to type in weight loss, lose weight, okay? Now, the important thing to remember is that most people are going to type in weight loss into, so if someone was looking to lose weight, you know, they're going to type in lose weight, they're not actually going to type in weight loss, okay? So bear that in mind, but also bear in mind that this is the most basic keyword. We'll probably find more applicable keywords to us because we're looking for keywords with such little competition, okay? We'd probably see a lot more results if we started with something like I don't know, how to lose belly fat or something like that, okay? That is more likely because we're looking for keywords that have very low competition here, okay? But we'll go on about that in a minute. So first of all, we're going to start off with a root keyword, so I'm just going to start off with the most basic one, okay? Lose weight. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click in advanced options, okay? And we're not going to click United Kingdom, okay, which is where I'm from. We're going to click all countries. We're going to have language English. Show ideas and statistics for desktop and laptop devices, okay? We do not want mobile phones. You know, mobile phones might be good for some things, but they're not good for, you know, ultimately someone selling a product. No one's going to buy a product while they're on their phone, okay? local monthly searches. We want to click global monthly searches, okay, and we're going to add in a filter straight away, okay. If we don't add in we're going to add in a filter. I recommend 3,000 searches per month, but sometimes you'll get some, just a little bit lower than 3,000. Okay, so we're going to put in 2,000 searches per month as the minimum, okay. Then we're just going to enter the captcha here. It's very simple. Just going to press search, and basically it's gone out and found a whole bunch of keywords for us, okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to, over here, we are going to deselect, we're going to select phrase, okay. Now this is very important that you do this, okay. If you don't select it, you're going to find a heck of a lot more keywords, but this is the most important thing out of everything I've showed you so far, and if you forget to do this, you might build a sniper site and you'll end up getting no traffic, okay. Now it's a very long-winded explanation of what these actually do, but essentially, if I click phrase here, okay, and make sure when you click phrase that you then deselect broad, okay, so that you only get the phrase match keywords, okay. Now basically what this means is if we hadn't selected phrase, so now we see the actual search results for lose weight, okay. Now you would have thought you'd seen this automatically with broad, but you don't. So you see this is lose weight, right? Now if someone types in, this is presumably right, Google isn't always right. I mean, I'm going to say that first of all. You'd be surprised. You thought they own the company, they know the searches, but this data isn't always accurate, okay. More on that in the manual. But so let's take this phrase lose weight, okay. Now I'm really educating you on the whole process here. So you'd think that even with the broad match, that basically if it says, well, first of all, watch this. So if we click broad, you see it gets a lot more searches, right? A lot more searches, like 1 million more searches, okay? And you'd think that that is 3,350,000 people every month type in lose weight into Google. That is the keyword they type in into Google. So if they went to Google, they would type in lose weight, but that is not the case. Okay, that is not the case at all, because it's broad match. What it means is the phrases the words don't actually have to be together, and more than that, they don't have to be together. There can be any number of words in between them, after them, before them. So basically, with broad match, it's actually including this keyword, this keyword, this keyword, this keyword, this keyword, this keyword, this keyword. The only requirement is that the keyword has the term lose weight in it at some place, or lose and weight separately, and that is of course not what we want, okay, because if we're thinking, oh, we're going to get 30, if we rank for this keyword, we're going to get this many searches, we're going to get this many visitors per month, because you will rank for this one, you won't rank for this one, this one, this one, and this one. We're only ranking for one here, okay. That is absolutely essential. It's really important, because you want to know how many searches your specific keyword is getting, because remember, we're mainly targeting one. This is the same with any site, okay. No one should ever use broad match. Basically, when a lot of people are doing pay-per-click, they generally do not do broad match, okay. They generally use phrase or even exact. Now the reason we're not using exact is because often we'll rank for keywords that have phrase anyway, okay, that have the phrase variation. They may have a word before and after, but we'll probably still rank for that, okay. So the best one is phrase. So go ahead and click phrase. Here we go. You see it's now got quotes around it, and you'll see the searches are that now, okay. They're a lot lower, and this is a much more accurate way of doing things, okay. So here we go. Now we've got a whole bunch of keywords here. Now essentially show rows 100, so we're going to have 100 keywords per page, which is the maximum allowed by Google. You can't just keep browsing and get a million ideas, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of keywords here. Now with Google Sniper Sites, we're going to be targeting the long tail keywords, okay. So we're not going to be targeting lose weight. There's just absolutely no way we're going to rank for that in a million years, okay. It'd take you about 3 years to rank #1 for a keyword like that, and a massive team of people backlinking, okay. We're ranking for keywords that have sort of 4 words, 3 or 4 words, okay, maybe even more. So if I was looking at all of these, and remember, all of these keywords meet our criteria. They're all over 2,000, hopefully closer to 3,000 or above. So yeah, we're not going to rank for keywords like that have 2 words in it. That's just rarely going to happen. The other thing is just be intelligent. You're going to save yourself a lot of time by, if you see a keyword that's got 550,000 monthly searches, the likelihood is a lot of marketers have already seen that, and it's going to have way too much competition for us. Okay, so don't worry about it. By the way, this competition tab here, don't worry about that. That is to do with pay-per-click. Okay, that's not actually to do with us at all. So just totally ignore that. The only thing that we're concerned with, don't concern about local monthly searches, just global monthly searches, and kind of with the trends. Okay, you want to pick a keyword that's not going down too much. So for example, you wouldn't want to pick need to lose weight, because as you can see, it's basically been declining quite heavily. Okay, you want to pick a keyword like this, which is just sort of the same all the way through. Okay, now a lot of info here, guys. I know this is why you may need to watch this video, but it's very important that you understand all this stuff. Okay, and this is going to be a practical video as well. Okay, so don't go for the keywords that look absolutely crazy. Sometimes you might once in a blue moon find a keyword that's got like 20,000 searches a month, and we can compete, but it's very rare. Okay, and I love those days, but often it's not going to happen. Okay, so look for keywords. The best luck you have finding keywords and saving yourself time is looking for keywords that have around the 2,000 to sort of 5,000 mark of searches. Okay, and also long tail. So we're looking for unusual keywords over here is what we're actually looking for. Okay, so easy ways to lose weight. That's a little more unusual. We're getting there. Just for fun. All you do, by the way, now, show you the next stage. So let's say we wanted to pick this keyword. I don't